Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Pakati Sadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Pakati Sadma. Mano mohe savadana mate. Mano mohe savadana mate. Jara prasade vai e bhavatoriya jai. Krishna prapti hoy ja hoyte. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Rakya. Arana Koriyo Mane Asha. Arana Koriyo Mane Asha. Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Uttama Gati. Jai prasadi pure sarva asha. Jai prasadi pure sarva asha. Jaku dana dilo jai janme janme Prabhu se. Jaku dana dilo jai janme janme Prabhu se. दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित प्रेम भक्ति जाते अविज विनाश जते प्रेम भक्ति जाते अविज विनाश जते वेद गाय चाहर चरितो वेद गाय चाहर चरितो जय गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनदा बंधु जय गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनदा बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना प्रभु कुरुदोया देव मोरे पादा छाया प्रभु कुरुदोया देव मोरे पादा छाया Ebegash Kishotre Buvana Ebegash Kishotre Buvana Ye Guru Karna Sindhu Adama Janara Pando Jai Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janada Pando Adama Janada Lokanath Lokera Jivana Lokanath Lokera Jivana Prabhu Kurudoya Deo More Pada Chaya Deo More Pada Chaya Prabhu Kurudoya Deo More Pada Chaya Prabhu Kurudoya Deo More Pada Chaya Evegash Kishokne Bhuvana Evegash Kishokne Bhuvana Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Sunyavadi Pasyata Jashatarine Gauravani Pracharine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Sunyavadi Pasyata Dashatarine Namaste Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna. Okay, one more time. Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Keep going with this one. If you feel uncomfortable, do a Haribol and change.
Okay. Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Radha Nata Radha Radha Nata Radhe. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Gaurahari, Gaurari, Gaurari, Jaya Gaurahari. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya 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 Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo.
Haribo.
Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo.
Hare.
His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki, ISKCON's founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki, Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki, Prem Sigahas Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Sham Kund Radhakund Giri Govardhan ki, Shri Vrindavan Dham ki, Shri Mayapur Dham ki, Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Giri Govardhan ki, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki, Shri Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Ekadasi Vrata ki, Gaur Premanande, all glories to their Samal devotees, all glories to their Samal devotees, all glories to their Samal devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Sunday Love Feast on behalf of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness and the founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. We welcome everybody. Is there anybody coming for the first time today? Let's see. Hands up. Well, keep your hands up. And let's everybody else welcome there with Haribo! 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 Please be welcomed and stay with us for the whole program. Take prasad with us, all right? Don't leave. And if you have any questions later, you can ask them during the course of the class or even make friends afterward. So we're very happy to have you. It is also my very great privilege and honor to welcome to the Vyasazan as well as present to you His Holiness Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj. Yay! For those of you coming recently and those of you just coming in, His Holiness Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj is the head of ISKCON South Africa. Haribo! And on a rotation basis, Maharaj has just recently been the head of the worldwide, global International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Maharaj travels all over the world delivering wonderful classes and is very, very well renowned for his very astute understanding, analysis and presentation of the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. He is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and today is especially a wonderful occasion to commemorate, and that is Maharaj's 51st year in Krishna consciousness. To tell us a little bit more about that a little later on, we will have one of Maharaj's disciples. I will call her at the appropriate time. But we want you to also understand today is the last day of the Live to Give Bhagavad Gita global campaign for distribution. And Maharaj was with us on Friday night when we did a telethon and a distribution live here in the temple. He was very inspired by that, and he said he would like to continue with that mood today. So while you're sitting here, we want you to think carefully that it is the 51st anniversary, and there is so many of us here. If each of us here in the temple room and online, Haribo, if you can all distribute just 10 Bhagavad Gitas today to commemorate Maharaj's 51st anniversary, we would be doing at least a minimum of 510. But if there are lots of you out there and here, we're going to do more. So we want to encourage you, please, just 100 Rand, commit yourself as to the last day of the Live to Give campaign. And Maharaj is going to be speaking a little bit about that too. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to hand over to His Holiness Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj. Ki!
On? Oh, it's on. Oh, it's back on again.
Hare Krishna. Sorry, man. Give me the other mic stand up.
Just bear with us. Won't be long. Do I look like I'm 51? No, younger.
Look younger, much.
Yes.
Yes. Just getting the spaghetti untangled. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Whoops. I tell you what, while we're fiddling here, can you sing for 5 minutes? 5 minutes, okay? Now. Jairada Madhava. 5 minutes. Kunjabi Hare Radha Madhava Kunjabi Hare
Obitanavalava Girivadari Yashodana Dana Bratadana Chana Yashodana Dana Brajajana Rajana Yamuna Tira Varachari Yamuna Tira Varachari Jayarādhavādava Kunjabihare Gopicanavalava Grivadadari Yashodana Dana Brajajana Rajana Yashodana Dana Brajajana Rajana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jayarādhavādava Kunjabihare Gopicanavalava Grivadadari Yashodana Dana Brajajana Rajana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jayarādhavādava Kunjabihare Gopicanavalava Girivadadari Yashodana Dana Brajajana Rajana Yamuna Tila Vanachari
Tila Vanachari
Yamuna Tila Vanachari
Tila Vanachari
Yamuna Tila Vanachari
Tila Vanachari Jai Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajacharyas Tadas Sisavad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON's founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita Ki Sri Sri Radha Radhanath Ki Sri Giri Govardhan Ki Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu Ki Ekadasi Vrata Ki Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita Ki Gopremanande. All glories to their Samo devotees. All glories to their Samo devotees. All glories to their Samo devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Right, so devotees and friends, I have been given a topic. It's called Serving Srila Prabhupada in ISKCON. That's what I've been asked to talk about. Srila Prabhupada is what we call our founder Acharya, or Samstapak Acharya. Acharya means like very leading teacher, not just your everyday teacher. Very special teacher, one out of thousands or even more. Acharya who teaches by example. Acharya. Acha means activity. And Acharya means one who teaches through his or her activities. And founder, we all know what founder means. So Prabhupada brought this tradition from India, first of all to New York, 1965, and then spread it all over the world. And he came here in 1975. And he came to New Zealand, would you believe, in 1972. And I happened, well, while he was there for, I'm not sure really, but a week maybe, some days. While he was there, he came to the university in Auckland, the Auckland University. And I happened to be a student in the Auckland University. And I just happened to just somehow, coincidentally, or by Krishna's arrangement, be right on the spot when Prabhupada came and he did a program in the sort of late morning in the Auckland University, which I was there for. And it really touched my heart. It was quite amazing, actually. And then, it's a bit of a long story, but the following year, on the 7th of January, following year, 1973, I actually moved into the temple in London. I went to London. I arrived in London in almost the middle of December, and I started going to the temple, and I moved in as a guest on the 7th of January 1973, and I'm still here as a guest. Here I am. Yes. So yeah, I retired. I was 21, so I retired at the age of 21, living the good life. Retirement without pension. So anyway, I'm going to read a verse. It's a real classic. In Bhagavad Gita, you may have noticed there Bhagavad Gita's kind of everywhere. I think I counted, if I remember correctly, 23 on the altar. And that's really very special. It means they're going to be like Mahaprasad. Bhagavad Gita is always prasad, sacred remnants coming from the Lord. But now this is special, being right at the lotus feet of the Lord on this last day of our Live to Give international event. So, okay, anyway, I will read a verse regarding serving Srila Prabhupada in ISKCON. ISKCON means the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Shri Radhanath Shri Giri Govardhan Shri Caitanya Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. And would you believe, in 1975, one of our devotees went to Pretoria and registered ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, in Pretoria with the, whoever they are, the registrar of societies or companies. And he told the man, well, the man had a look at the documentation, and it said, we want to register as International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON. And the man said to our devotee, he was like a real verkrampter, if you know what I mean, hardcore. And he said, you can't be the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. This is South Africa. You got to be the South African Society for Krishna Consciousness, SASCON. Truly. But the devotee said, no, we're all over the world, and so we're ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And the man said, no, South African Society, SASCON. And the devotee put his hand in his little shoulder bag and pulled out a sweet, handmade, we call them Simply Wonderfuls. And they really are. And he pulled it out and gave it to the man. And now the man's, people don't normally do that with him. He's looking at the sweet, doesn't know what to do. And the devotee said, my wife made it for you. Eat it. So the man, he's inspecting it from different sides. And then he just put the whole thing in his mouth in one go. And he chewed on it. And then he said, all right, you can be the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON. That's a true story told to me by the devotee who was the one who did it, who was a local South African. Right, so yes, serving Srila Prabhupada in ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada as our founder and main teacher and just very outstanding, to put it mildly, teacher, serving Prabhupada in ISKCON. So I will read from Bhagavad Gita as it is, translation and commentary by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. I'll read chapter 4, Transcendental Knowledge, verse 34, which, as I mentioned, it's like a real classic verse. Every verse you can say in Bhagavad Gita's real classic. That's true. But this verse is even more classic, the classic amongst the classics. Right, so 434, I think many of you will be familiar with this verse. Tadvidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshanaha. The translation: just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. And I will read the purport. It's not long, but please tune in and listen carefully. Prabhupada says, the path of spiritual realization is undoubtedly difficult. The Lord therefore advises us to approach a bona fide spiritual master in the line of disciplic succession from the Lord himself. No one can be a bona fide spiritual master without following this principle of disciplic succession. The Lord is the original spiritual master, and a person in the disciplic succession can convey the message of the Lord as it is to his disciple. No one can be spiritually realized by manufacturing his own process, as is the fashion of the foolish pretenders. The Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, chapter 3, verse 19 says, Dharanamam tu sakshad bhagavat pranitam. The path of religion is directly enunciated by the Lord. Therefore, mental speculation or dry arguments cannot help lead one to the right path, nor by independent study of books of knowledge can one progress in spiritual life. One has to approach a bona fide spiritual master to receive the knowledge. Such a spiritual master should be accepted in full surrender, and one should serve the spiritual master like a menial servant without false prestige. Satisfaction of the self-realized spiritual master is the secret of advancement in spiritual life. Inquiries and submission constitute the proper combination for spiritual understanding. Unless there's submission and service, inquiries from the learned spiritual master will not be effective. One must be able to pass the test of the spiritual master. And when he sees the genuine desire of the disciple, he automatically blesses the disciple with genuine spiritual understanding. In this verse, both blind following and absurd inquiries are condemned. Not only should one hear submissively from the spiritual master, but one must also get a clear understanding from him in submission and service and inquiries. A bona fide spiritual master is by nature very kind toward the disciple. Therefore, when the student is submissive and is always ready to render service, the reciprocation of knowledge and inquiries becomes perfect. What a classic verse. It's just so foundational. Let me just read it again. Tadvidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadeksanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshanaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dejatarane Sri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Shivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. We offer our respects to all the devotees, to all of you, the devotees and friends. So, to learn the truth, and having learnt the truth, then put it into effect and live according to the truth, as opposed to just some concocted idea of what one could do or should do or might do, which is generally what goes on amongst the people in general. Yeah, the basic idea amongst the people in general, with all due respect, is just somehow or other enjoy life to the maximum. Get as much money as you can, buy stuff, and just have a good time. Eat, drink, and be merry, because tomorrow, well, one day, tomorrow, you will die, actually. Yes. And maybe it was quite unwise of me, but yesterday or the day before, maybe day before, I actually looked at CNN. Confession. And I saw just the headline of one article. You only have one life. That was what caught my attention. So sort of, make the most of it, something like that. You only have one life. And I thought, well, it's CNN. Must be true. Excuse me for being cheeky. So yeah, we got to learn the truth and then live the truth. That's what we got to do. And then we can perfect our lives. Yes, like if you're studying at university, I'm sure many of you have or are, and you got to study the course, you got to go into it and understand and then sort of live by it, or pass the exams at least, and then you'll come out successful in the end. So in life, the great school of life, we have to learn the truth and then live by the truth, and then we can perfect our lives and return to the kingdom of God. This is why we've got all these Bhagavad Gitas on display here, because, well, this verse, of course, comes from Bhagavad Gita. It's one of the classic ones, as I said. But Bhagavad Gita is just full of the truth. Just completely full, totally full of the truth. And I can remember when I moved into the temple in London. It was January the 7th, 1973. Where were you on January the 7th, 1973? I know where I was in your previous lifetime. Yeah. So I moved in, and because, well, it's a long story, but I thought, this really sounds good. Let's have a look. Let's give it a good try and just see what happens. I was kind of in that sort of mood. Fairly convinced, but not 100%. So, after I'd been there for not long, like a week or 10 days, I was given a copy of Bhagavad Gita. And they told me to read it. And they told me a number of things, actually, about Bhagavad Gita, but one was, and I don't know, it sounds good. It actually sounds very good. I don't know if it's actually authoritative, but it sounds great. They told me, if you read it 27 times, it becomes part of you. Sounds good. Sounds like, may well be true. I mean, yeah, if you read it 27 times, you'll be full of it. So I decided to read it. And I read it. It didn't take long, because I was focusing a couple of weeks, because we were busy in the temple doing this and doing that, but took some time here and there, and I read the whole thing in a couple of weeks, 2, maybe 3 at the most. And I got to the end, and in the end, or just by the end, last couple of few verses, Krishna says, give up all other things and just surrender to me. And I'll deliver you from all sinful reactions, do not fear. But what really caught me was, just surrender to me. Give up everything else, just surrender to me. And having come through it, the book, in a couple of weeks, quite intensively, really focusing on it, I read that, and it was like, yes, that's what I must do. I got to do this. Having read it right through, I was convinced. I was, to a large degree, but not entirely convinced, but now I was completely convinced. This is what I must do. Not just should do or like that. I must do. This is just, it has to be done. I have to do it. Right. So, yes, I decided at that point that I would surrender to Krishna and give up everything else, and just, I didn't have much to give up because I'd already retired without pension. So, it wasn't like I had a house to give up or a car or, something like that. So, right. And I was in our temple. At that time, it was our only temple in London, right in the center, 7 Berry Place. The building is still there, although we haven't been using it for quite some time, long time. And I was sitting in Prabhupada's room in Berry Place, which was quite a substantial room, probably like 25 square meters or something, fairly substantial room. And at the other end, facing me, was a photo of Prabhupada, which covered the entire wall. Means it was like 5 or 6 meters by, say, 3. It had fairly high ceilings. So yeah, like a 20 square meter photo of Prabhupada. And you know these photos, you must have seen them, where the person's eyes follow you. You know what I mean? You go over that side, he's still looking at you. You go over there, he's still looking at you. It was like that. And I was looking at this picture of Prabhupada and appreciating Srila Prabhupada, how Prabhupada had entered my life and turned my life sort of upside down in a very nice way, like revolutionized my life. It was really amazing already, even though I was just really a beginner. And I felt so overwhelmed, having concluded Bhagavad Gita and understood that's it. That's it. Not just like, well, that's an interesting idea, I'll think about it. But no, that is it. I must do this, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to give my life to Krishna and Prabhupada as his representative. And when you're going to do that, what do you do? Well, here in this verse, Krishna explains, you do 2 things particularly. One is in Sanskrit, pariprashnena. If you understand Hindi, I'm sure many of you have some understanding of Hindi, you would know this word prashna. You know this word prashna. It means question, to ask, a question. Yeah, pariprashnena means by questioning. Yeah, so you connect with the spiritual master by asking questions. Pariprashnena sevaya. Seva. You all know that word. Seva means service. And sevaya means by service, by serving. So this is what you do if you want to come closer to Krishna. You have to take shelter of the spiritual master, in our cases particularly Srila Prabhupada, and inquire to clarify things, get your understanding straight and clear, and then render service. That's what you do. And then your connection with the spiritual master and via the spiritual master with Krishna becomes established and then develops more and more and more until you finally one morning you wake up and you're no longer in chats, Unit 5 or wherever. You are in Goloka Vrindavan. And it's called, Prabhupada in the purport, a few times he uses the term, I can see at least 3 times, disciplic succession. The Sanskrit term is not mentioned in this particular verse, but earlier in the chapter, verse 2, the Sanskrit term for disciplic succession, a line of disciples, who the disciple becomes the teacher, and his disciple becomes the teacher, and his disciple becomes the teacher. And it goes like that. The Sanskrit term is parampara. Now you might not, it's also a Hindi word, more or less. You might not be so familiar with it. It means, literally it means from one to the other. Parampara. This is what it means. But here we're talking about a very deep type of connection from one to the other. In fact, it means really, at least the implication when it's applied in Krishna consciousness in spiritual life, the implication is from one heart to another heart, and then on to another heart. This is parampara, because Krishna consciousness, the spiritual master is teacher, and I'm even sort of acting as a teacher right now. But it's not just like teaching when we all went to school and we learned all the usual things, ABC and so on like that. It's not just some academic process, although, we do study and we try to learn. And sometimes in our different seminars and courses, we get devotees to memorize verses like this one here, 434. But actually, that side of it is just to facilitate the relationship on the level of the heart. Yes. So that moment when I was sitting in front of the photo of Srila Prabhupada, who was just looking at me really pointedly, the photo had been taken in the same room when he had been sitting in the same place. Yeah. So it was very real. But I felt the connection from heart to heart, even just, it's just a matter of weeks, just a very short time. I felt it so strongly, and I felt so grateful and appreciative of what it was doing for me, what it had already done, but what it was going to do for me through my life, that I cried. Can you believe it? I cried. It was just so overwhelming. Finish Bhagavad Gita, and it's just so totally convincing. Look up, there's Prabhupada looking at me. So that's what happened, everyone. So, and then we try to serve, do some service, whatever. Whatever we're asked to do, really, ideally, we shouldn't be too choosy that, I'll do this, I'll only do this sort of service, but not that sort of service. We should just be ready. There's a saying, when an authority in Krishna consciousness asks you to do a service, it means Krishna wants you to do the service. Yeah, how's that? So in other words, we should just be ready to say yes, yes sir, and not, why me, or can't you find someone else, or whatever. So there you go, devotees. These are some thoughts on the subject of serving Srila Prabhupada in his ISKCON. And I extremely strongly recommend to all of you. I mean, you're all nice people. You've all taken the trouble to come here. You could have been watching TV. Anyone know what's on TV right now at, 12:20 on a Sunday? You don't know? Congratulations. That's very good. Okay, so there you go. So please get into it. You've been hearing about these things. You can take a Bhagavad Gita if you don't have one. And if you've got one, you can take another one. Give it to your neighbor or a relative or a friend. But try and get into it. Try and get into it, because it'll just revolutionize your life just incredibly and wonderfully. Just revolutionize. Yeah, it's amazing. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Srila
Krishna.
Prabhupada ki jai. I hand over to Smita Krishna Prabhu and company.
Hare Krishna. Srila Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj ki. Let's have a round of applause for Maharaj. Maharaj was quoting the verse 434, Tadvidi Pranipatena. So Maharaj is referring to his service to Srila Prabhupada in relating to that verse. But we also know and acknowledge Maharaj is a bona fide spiritual master who's been our guide for many, many, many years in ISKCON, and we deeply appreciate his role in our lives. So before I call Lalita Gopal Mata to speak to us, these Bhagavad Gitas that are on the table, and particularly those on the altar, Maharaj mentioned they are Mahaprasad. So what we're going to do is give you the opportunity on this last day of the Live to Give campaign to take a Bhagavad Gita or more, and Maharaj will autograph them and give them to you. So remember, the donation is 100 Rand. And this book, you have to be convinced, and we have seen also by experience, that this book will change the face of this planet. This book will change the consciousness of this planet. And Srila Prabhupada has already been doing that, and that ramification we see is continuing. So you become part of the process to help Srila Prabhupada and his disciples who are instructing us to spread this message of Bhagavad Gita worldwide. Krishna says he's pleased with those who spread his message, and therefore if you distribute the Bhagavad Gita, certainly he will be pleased with you. So please assist with this worldwide. Our goal is 3.7 million Bhagavad Gitas worldwide, and we have the opportunity to take part in magnanimous service. So as Maharaj said, even if you have one, take another. You'll always find an opportunity to give it to somebody as a gift somewhere. All right? So we're hoping that you will do that. Mother Lalita Gopal, please come forward. Mataji serves very, very efficiently and excellently in our new Jagannath Puri temple, and we're happy to have you here.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, and all you wonderful devotees. Today marks a very special occasion, as it is His Holiness Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj's 51st anniversary of joining the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Hari Haribol. 7th January 1973, a beacon of light emerged, and his light would shine and serve many wandering souls far and wide in various parts of the world. From Maharaja's first encounter with Srila Prabhupada in 1972, as a young gentleman into his gracefully matured age, Maharaj displays unwavering faith and surrender to Krishna consciousness. Being often referred to as a Prabhupada man is a title best suited for him. Maharaj is the epitome of an ideal disciple. Carrying his love for his spiritual master, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, in his heart and firmly following his instructions, Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj continues to move forward, executing his duties and responsibilities perfectly. Over these past 51 years, Maharaj has served in various positions. After receiving his first initiation in July of 1973 by Srila Prabhupada, he served as a temple commander in the Berry Place Temple. A few years later, he moved to London's Bhaktivedanta Manor to, among many other engagements, serve as treasurer, book distribution, and Bhaktivedanta Book Trust assistant. Maharaj then traveled in 1980 to South Africa to assist in the mission of establishing a society of devotees here. And it is evident that Maharaj is the solid concrete that holds the foundation of ISKCON South Africa. He is the governing body commissioner of South Africa and serves in the Bhaktivedanta College of Education and Culture as the chairman on the board of examiners. After being awarded the renounced order of sannyas in 1994, Maharaj has traveled globally preaching Krishna-conscious philosophy. Maharaj's extensive travel programs stretch between the northern and southern hemisphere. During the COVID-19 lockdown, when travel restrictions were imposed, Maharaj continued in his unwavering determination in spreading Lord Chaitanya's mission and started his online japa sessions, discourse, Shri Shri Radharanath Ki Jai. Started his online japa sessions, discourses, and seminars, including the Bhakti Shastri course and more recent, the Bhakti Vaibhava course. The Bhakti Shastri course in 2021 was noted to be the most successful online program with a record-breaking 600 attendees and most number of successful graduates. Post-COVID, Maharaj has recently started to travel again and will be going to places such as Botswana, Kazakhstan, United States of America, and Doha being the recent addition. Despite having a few health issues, Maharaj's unflinching dedication to expand Srila Prabhupada's ISKCON is awe-inspiring. Maharaj's love, reverence, and the need to please his Lord and Master, Srila Prabhupada, is deep-seated in his heart. Maharaj, we would like to thank you for all your hard work and sacrifices made over the past 51 years. We love, honor, and appreciate you immensely. We pray to our dear Lordships to bless you with good health and strength so that you may continue in your life's mission and continue to be our most needed guiding light. His Holiness Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj Ki, Srila Prabhupada Ki.
Thank you so much, Lalita Gopal Mataji. She's such an eloquent speaker. I remember coordinating the Vyasa Puja so well. So, we want to now honor Maharaj. It is Ekadasi today. So, we have a special Ekadasi cake made for Maharaj. And we're going to bring it in. Prabhu. Parita Pavan Prabhu, Haribol. You can come in now. Hare Krishna!
Do I have to eat the whole thing?
Please bring the knife and the plate. So we are also going to be handing out some sweets to you. Priya Kishori, bring that forward.
Should I cut it?
Yes, Marge. Please cut the cake. Let's have a nice 3 cheers. Haribol! 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 Wet wipes. Put the wet wipes on. Okay. Hare Krishna. So let's give another round of applause to Maharaj. We had some intention to cut and distribute this cake, but it's really collapsible, and I think we'll get the devotees to do this at the back when you're going out or downstairs at the prasadam table. But now is the time to have these Bhagavad Gitas distributed, or the Aarti still is going on. But we'll have some Kirtan Maharaj, and then, because we can't get them off the altar right now, the Bhagavad Gitas from there. We'd have to wait a little for the Aarti to be over, and then we'll distribute these Bhagavad Gitas. Already I have somebody sent me a message, Manjuali Marji from Escort. She says, please keep 5 for me, so that's done. And while we were doing this, I was on WhatsApp. Sorry, Marj. But in that WhatsApp, I distributed 7 Bhagavad Gitas while we were sitting here. So that's dedicated to you, Marj. So you can see that it's not so difficult, and we want you to take these Bhagavad Gitas. So let's see by show of hands, how many of you are going to take one on the altar today? Hands up. Haribol, Haribol. The Manjuali Mataji has said, I must give the 2 Bhagavad Gitas to the guests who have come today. So you have a gift from one of our devotees. So please, you'll come forward and take that. We could do these in the meantime from here, and then from the altar one we can offer them. So how many of you want to come forward? And let's see, come forward. Priya Kishori, we need that pen and the assistants here to unwrap the Bhagavad Gitas. Please take the cake away. Let's put that, push it in here. It's okay. And wipe the table with that. See, just here on the side here. Okay, so Priya Kishori Mataji, you have a team to do this. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So we will start our Bhagavad Gita campaign. Today is our very last day, and the Shri Shri Radharana Temple has a goal of 1,808 Bhagavad Gitas to distribute for this Live to Give campaign. And we're currently on 1,400, so we really need your help. It's our last day. So today we're going to have His Holiness Bhakti Caitanya Maharaj sign your copy as well as give you a sweet after. So, we can start making a line. We will have to wait for the Aarti to finish to get the Maha Bhagavad Gitas, but we can give them to you after the Aarti. So you're welcome to start lining up, and we can facilitate your purchase of the Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Wonderful, wonderful. Out of the mouth of babes, child is the father of man, Prabhupada said. Haribol! Haribol! There we go. Hare Krishna. That's wonderful. Okay, so devotees were coming forward. Please, you can make a line here now. I think they're waiting for the ones from the altar. I think, but it's okay. I'll start the line. Maharaj also suggests you come forward, we'll note your names, and if you're going to waiting for those off the altar, then we'll give them to you. So please come forward. We just little bit, we didn't consider the logistics there with the Aarti going on at the moment. Oh, and don't worry, we have a card machine as well. So, we can have some kirtan in the meantime. Where's Ravindra Prabhu? Oh, Chaitanya. Oh, Hare Krishna. Wonderful. Play harmonium for him, though.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine. Take a picture. Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Play. Take this. Take this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Yaraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Hare Yaraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Jiva Dushanana. Gopal Govinda Ram Jiva Dushanana. Giridhari Govinda Bandana Mohana. Giridhari Govinda Bandana Mohana. Sri Caitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita. Sri Caitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita Nitya Gauranga Nitya Gauranga Nitya Gauranga Nitya Gauranga Nitya Gauranga Gaura Hari Nitya Gauranga Gaura Hari Gaura 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 Hari Gaura 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 Hari Gaura 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 Hari Gaura 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 Hari Jai Satchinandana Gaura Hari Jai Satchinandana Gaura Hari Jai Satchinandana Gaura Hari Jai Satchinandana Gaura Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya da 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 da. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Giri, Jaya Gaurahari, 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 Jaya Gaurahari. Jaya Vrinda Devi, Vrinda Devi, Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Ita Gora Divo, Adivo, Adivo, Ita Gora Divo. Ita Gora Divo, Adivo, Adivo, Adivo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Chanted and I'll sing that. I should have. Oh.
Hare Krishna. So thank you so much for your very, very, very wonderful response. I want you to please take Bhagavad Gita, read it, study it, join us again, do more book distribution for Srila Prabhupada. Namaste Narasringhaya Praladadayine Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nishringho Parato Nishrimhai Yato yato yami tato nishringha Bahi nishrimho ridaye nishringha Bahi nishrimho ridaye nishringha Nashingha Madim Sharanam Prapare Narashingha Madim Sharanam Prapare Tava Karakamalavare Nakam Adbuddha Shingam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Kesavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Navakara Kamalavare Nakam Bolo Bolo Tucha Shingam Talita Hiranyakashipu Kesavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Nishringadev, 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 Jaya Nishringadev, Nishringadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Bhakti Vigna Vinasha Nishingadev Bhagavan Ke Bhakta Shresth Prahlad Maharaj Ke Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is Ki Srila Prabhupada Ke Srila Prabhupada's Transcendental Book Distribution Ke Gaur Premanande Hari 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 Bol. It's too high. One down. You sing very high. Let me try. One minute. You can pick it up. Right there. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, bolo, bolo. Yeah, number 4. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Srinitai Gaur Hari ki, Shri Giri Govardhan ki, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki jai. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva cha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Bande Shri Guru Dinataranam. Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki. Transcendental Book Distribution ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Summer Book Marathon ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari 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 Bol. Shri Ekadasi Vrata ki. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. His Holiness Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj ki. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Jai. Ecstatic, blissful. Did some service, got some association. Nice. Okay, all right. Good, all right. Jump in the car again, Hari now. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Here's to another 51 years and more. Hare Krishna.